Go check up top, see if there's anyone. Oh. Someone. Oh, this is dicey being up here. Gotta make my shot count. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, yep, let's not re-peek. Time to go. I got a blade. Cheeky healing. Oh, there he is. Poke. Where'd he go? Oh. Well, that worked out really well. Welcome to fucking Tarkov. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Chipper, and today I wanted to give you something a little bit different. I had an amazing run on Shoreline, where I had a 6 PM kill run. However, this time around, instead of just showing the highlights of the run, I'm actually going to do some slight breakdowns throughout the video, so you can get an understanding of why I made certain decisions, as well as also some bad decisions. And with this run, I was starting with a Scav with an ADAR with M855 rounds, and as you can see from the chart displayed, you have to take note to what ammo you're actually using. In this case, I only have 26 penetration and 50 flesh damage, which means I'm even going to struggle to penetrate people with class 3 armor. So I'll have to definitely choose my shots appropriately, either going for the head or going for the legs depending on the situation. Aha, and here we go, a dead PMC right in front of us. Now we've got to make the decision. Do we actually go for the body, or is there a chance that this is still being camped? I made the call to obviously use the elevation of the hill beside us to scout the area, as well as to potentially see if there's any other PMCs still lurking around. And sure enough, we've got a PMC camping the body. In this case, it looks like he's got some gear, so we're best to try and go for the legs and see what happens. And as we go to reposition, another player is on the top left of the crest. In this case, I normally like to jump down the hill if it's an option in order to gain momentum and to throw the enemy off as well, and then to rapidly use the terrain around me to then pursue the target. Okay, cool. With one target down, now the original target, who's starting to move back in. Since I'm caught off guard, I'm using the bush nearby in order to mask my silhouette to hopefully give me the initiative to engage the target before he can see me. And in this case, it actually pays off. Unfortunately, the target is still alive, and now we've got a bigger problem. We're running out of ammo. Thankfully, the PMC that we previously killed has a Mosin, so let's go grab it in order to stay in the fight. That was someone proning, followed by healing. Due to the range effect here, this PMC had a hard time hearing me because I didn't sprint and I walked up to him. The other thing is too is that he didn't have contacts on, and this is probably a big point for your PMC, is contacts really can make a big difference on hearing players, especially when it's raining. Well, that could have been done a hell of a lot better. I should have been using the old left click function in order to fast loot the items, as well as with the M4, I didn't check to see if it was on semi or full auto, which almost got me killed in the following clip ahead. Here you're just going to see me running around, just making sure that there's no other surprises. Holy fucking snapping duck shit, where the fuck did that drop bear come from? Fucking hell. In these situations, I think the best that you can do is try and employ the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Thankfully I survived this encounter, however I was in desperate need of medication. And this is something that I should have sorted out right at the start when I killed the first PMC. To speed things along, I'm going to actually cut out the part of me walking to the next encounter. Looks like we got company ahead with a grenade going off near the bus station / west wing. Now we've got a decision to make. Do we go left towards the power station, which could potentially mean we're going to run into scavs, and we're also taking note that we've got blacked out arms and legs, or do we go right up the hill and hug in between the mountain to potentially sneak through the gunfight and potentially come out and get to our extraction? In this situation, I decided to go right, purely for the fact that I was hoping that I could sneak by without firing. However, going left would potentially mean shooting scavs, which could grab the attention of the nearby PMCs. And here I've fallen for the bait for the gunfire to have a quick scoping, yet Why am I scoping in? There's no reason to be scoping in at this point, and I've just exposed myself to the left flank. Wow, that was really lucky. We only just got away with that first PMC. Now we've got a problem. We've got another PMC on the hill getting into position. We're in the open field. Do we try and prone or get into a position to try and shoot the target? Or do we turn and run and go for the nearby rocks? In this situation, I went for the rocks purely for the fact that I was wounded and I had no clue where the PMC was going to go, but he sure did know where I was. Looks like the 5Ds of dodgeball managed to save us again. However, now we've got a problem. Do we try and turn around and push the PMC, or do we try and slightly maneuver? In this situation, I thought it was best to maneuver up the hill while getting a cheeky heel off, as well as using the shrubs nearby to hopefully be able to peek and get a tactical advantage. And in this case, it actually paid off.
No!
Using the elevation of the rocks was the right strategy. The PMC was very aggressive, used grenades, and revealed his position, which gave us the advantage to crest over the rocks. We were still very lucky here, as a few mistakes were made. One, I managed to re-peek in this very much the same position 3 times, as well as the fact that I had busted arms, which means automatic fire was going to be extremely dicey and hard to control. However, thankfully, in the end, we were able to kill the PMC and then move on to looting. While the looting could have been better here and I could have went for backpacks, I had very much the fear that someone was nearby and I wanted to just grab what I could and get out of there. What an absolute crazy Shoreline Scav run. I can't believe I came out alive, and it's definitely been the best run I've ever had in 11.7. I hope you guys really enjoyed the content. I definitely learned a lot of things while making this video, and probably the biggest takeaway was the alt left click for fast looting. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and also comment down below. And I'll see you back out there.